Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you, far across the distance and spaces between us. That's how I know you go on and on and on. Well, there's nobody in the world who can prevent a person who knows her or his direction. And the woman of today knows the direction. How can we, just because we are in the seat of power as stronger of the genders, rule the weaker sex by exploiting them whatever way we can, be it child abuse, be it gender bias, be it sexual abuse, be it carving them down by just exercising the superiority. You cannot do this. This is not a woman's job. Right? That's what we say. Oh, you male chauvinistic pig. You have no clue how powerful these women are. These are the same women who were a child girl at a point of time and become women and gave birth to all the men produced on the face of Mother Earth. Come on, how do you forget the power of your own mother and nobody other? They are the ones who have brought you to see the sunlight, to see the daylight, and they are the ones who have envisioned a future not only for you but for the whole of the family. Who is the person at home? Daddy goes to work, mommy is at home. Mommy is the one who educates you, makes you sit down and say ABCD पढ़ो, 1 to 10 गिनो, टाइम पे खाना खिलाती है, टाइम पे पढ़ाती है, इतना सारा जो हार्डवर्क करती है उसको ऑप्रेस करने का जब आता है तब आप कैसे ऐसे हार्टलेस बन जाते हो? मैन, all the men in the world, remember, no gender bias ever. Women are our equals. Today is a day which is so beautiful day, a day which was announced during a resolution that passed in United Nations General Assembly on December 19th, 2011, and they decided that there has to be a way to eradicate the kind of problems women are facing. We must bring down their sufferings. We must bring down every effort that's being made to cow them down. Let them come out with their true colors and grow as equally as a boy child would. So today was declared October 11 universally has been celebrated since that December 19, 2011 meeting as International Girl Child Day. And every year there is a theme. The first theme, since it started from the year that it was announced in December, the next possible year was 2012. 2012, October 11 was the first International Girl Child Day was celebrated, and the theme was ending child marriage. How many girls suffer because of child marriage? So many of them, all across the world, not only India. And what has happened really finally? It's so strong child abuse when there is early child marriage. They have, of course, now rules and regulations that stop wedding of any girl who's below 18, and legally it's not binding that the wedding is legalized. So that part of the problem, I'm sure with awareness, has been resolved beautifully. And this year in 2020, the theme is My Voice, Our Equal Rights. Well, your voice counts, because your voice is the one that teaches a child how to talk, because you are the one who has the satchel in the hand, and you are the one who teaches a child how to say mummy, daddy, and so on and so forth. When you educated the whole wide world, children, women, how can you not educate yourself? The most powerful tool for empowering women is education. Let's think of education as the most powerful weapon that women can have against the world to fight for a better tomorrow for not only themselves but the whole family. Dikri to par ki thapan kevai. Not true anymore. Because when a boy child is born, they are saying Kud Deepak no janma thayo. Right? Definitely જે કુળમાં જન્મ્યો એ કુળને definitely બ્રાઇટન અપ કરશે, એનું ફ્યુચર સરસ થશે. કુળનું કુળ દીપક કહેવામાં આવે છે. પણ દીકરી છે એ એક કુળ નહીં, બે કુળ, બે જગ્યાએ she tries to do good things at two places. Not only her peer, the place where she comes from, her parents, but also her in-laws. ससुराल और पियर दोनों में जो अच्छा करती है, दो कुल जो है उसकी जो कुल दीपिका है वो हमारी गर्ल चाइल्ड है. So claps for all the girl children, because they are the ones who are so gracious that without a spoken word they keep doing with still lives a lot of service to humanity, service to God. And that's what these girl children who grow up into women do till the day they breathe their last. So salutations to all the women, and well, we are so sentimental about them, especially when they are married off in India. We have a song that goes on as बाबुल की दुआएं लेती जा जा तुझको सुखी संसार मिले, मैके की कभी ना याद आए, ससुराल में इतना प्यार मिले. Every time I sing this song I get teary-eyed, and it's excruciatingly painful to marry off your daughters or sisters. I had 3 sisters of mine, and every sister departing was such a lot of pain. The eldest sister, I'm so glad I'm younger one, so I didn't have to have some kind of shyness in crying, because I cried my heart out. Every time any of them married, I cried like crazy. Across the skies and the streets, wherever the event happened and they were departing, I cried crazily. I used to cry holding dupatta of a sister of mine, Niru, and just as she parted and they've gone, the Jahan has taken her away, and I'm coming back home and I see that dupatta, I just hold it in my hands and I start crying. Now, another sister Bhavana, her wedding, the whole street could listen that loud was my teary-eyed expression. My eldest sister, Hokila, left. I was feeling so helpless. Every time when they part, we feel so much. But then, finally, what happens? They have not parted. Why I didn't understand that time. Girls never part from their families. Boys do. When boy gets married, એ પારકી નો થઈ જાય. દીકરી જ્યારે પારકી થાપણ આપણે કહીએ છીએ, દીકરી કાયમ એ ઘરની પણ રહે અને આ ઘરની પણ રહે. મારા ઘરની અંદર હંમેશા કોઈ પણ મેજર કામ હોય કે જે ગંદામાં ગંદુ હોય, કે જે ડિફિકલ્ટમાં ડિફિકલ્ટ હોય, કે મારો કબોર્ડ સાફ કરવાનો હોય જે હું ક્યારેક કરતો નથી, shame on me, but my sister will do it impeccably nice. One small hurt in my voice, nobody can realize that I'm hurt or I have a problem, but my sister will immediately say, hey, કેમ તું આજે ઢીલો છે? Well, that is the power of feelings. The sentiments that they have are so powerful. So we need to be grateful to every woman born within our families and outside. I mean, look at the power across the world. Think about all the power that women have. I mean, do they need empowerment? We always think girls cook in the kitchen. I defied that rule. I started getting in the kitchen, and today is a tribute to all the girls in my family, inclusive of my mom and all the girls outside my family, whoever have been told to cook in the kitchen as if that's their domain, and male just sits down and eats the ready food and complains, આમાં મીઠું ઓછું છે, આમાં થોડું ખાટું વધારે જોઈએ, આ તીખું કેમ નથી, આમાં તેલ કેમ ઓછું છે, આમાં તેલ કેમ વધારે છે. Well, cook yourself and you will know how many different people you have to satisfy in the same food that you make. And when they make it with so much of love, instead of complaining, can't you just keep your mouth zipped and eat it silently with a prayer? Can't you do that? Thank God for this food, amen. Can't you say that and just eat your food? Well, so today is a tribute to all the girl children. I went into the kitchen and I made food for my mom. She's the only girl child right now because I've come to my mom here to be with her in this COVID situation. And I prepared some lovely bindi masala and I prepared some lovely tomato and corn soup. I'm going to put it separately for all of you to see. That is a true tribute because women have to have equality. If they can get into the kitchen, we should also get into the kitchen. If they go out to work, we should salute them because it's supposed to be men's job. But I know so many households where women earn more than men do. The achievers, women achievers, they have such streak of excellence and brilliance. Look at Sunita Williams, the astronaut from the United States with Indian origin, born to a Pandya. Think of Anandiben Patel, the Chief Minister of Gujarat that we had. Think of Tejal Amin, who's been handling the complete Navratna group of schools and university and all that. Class for them all. And think of Jhansi Ki Rani, Rani Lakshmi Bai in 18th century. The kind of fights he could wage wars which even male kings dare not. So salutations to all the women who have blessed this earth. Indira Gandhi, salutations. Margaret Thatcher, salutations. Girl children need two things. One is education, because education is going to definitely free them from the shackles of society. At the same time, economic freedom will come with education. Once they are economically powerful, not dependent, because economic dependence makes most women depend on man for their livelihood. And at the same time, education is going to let them retain that money that they make. If they have money, that too is to be managed, and without brain power, analytical abilities, you cannot retain money. Um, so in all, I would like to just pay tributes to all the girl children all across the world and tell them you are the best and we are the rest. We've all been born of you all, and we want to thank you for letting us see the sunlight. And फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है, एक हजारों में हमारी सब बहनें, daughters, mothers, aunties, nieces are there. So gratefully yours for being around and beautifying our world. Without you, what would be the kind of plight that we'll be in? Where will we find our handkerchief, or where will we find our towel? And where will we stop asking you for towel and handkerchief and making that cup of tea? Do it yourself and let them be free to do what they want. Fulfill what United Nations announced, the International Day of Girl Child. Congratulations and celebrations. You make us feel so powerful and happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are grateful and we are honestly at your service the way you want us, taking our bow. Have a happy International Girl Child Day. Boom.